Talking about professional comedian Joey Coco Diaz, a.k.a. Joey Karate.
What's happening, baby? Thanks for having me on again today.
Awesome to see you, man. Good. How about yourself?
You know, chilling in there, here for the big weekend, you know.
Right on.
Didn't go to, well, I couldn't go to Manchester last week. I'm not allowed in the country.
Warrants and all that?
Yeah, the warrants always, you know, between warrants and fingerprints.
She was 18, right?
Yeah, but warrants and fingerprints, they just hold you down. You know what I'm saying? Well, fingerprints been holding me back for years. I could have been big right now, you know what I'm saying? But fingerprints get in the way.
Yeah, well, you know, it happens, man. What are you going to do? Everyone makes mistakes, right?
I hear you, man.
All right.
I'm still making them, though. That's the problem. At 44, you know what I'm saying?
Now they got the DNA. Now
you're really jacked.
Have you made the big mistake?
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday?
Wednesday the 25th of November, I get married at 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah, 9 years I've been with her. At this point,
what are you going to do?
Who cares?
Yeah.
It's just another day, no family, nice and easy at some little
monkey
chapel. Yeah, I'm going to put a suit on, absolutely.
Okay.
And it's her day. For me, I'm a criminal. I could care less about that stuff, but it's her day. You know, that's why I did it. It's her day. So
probably already had about 100 bachelor parties over the
course no bachelor parties for me. Yeah.
You don't need another one, right?
Yeah, no bachelor parties for me. I'm the real deal.
Can we have one in your honor?
Absolutely. You could.
All right, that's good.
I'll think of you guys while you're there and stuff like that.
Just bring a Joey Karate cardboard
that's
cutout
it.
or something.
And accuse me. I can
That's
care less.
him. He doesn't talk much.
Just have like a hand there, and they'll grab the girls as they go by. You know me, dog. Throw a pencil on the floor, look under their skirt like in the 4th grade.
That shit still works.
It does work, man.
Yeah.
I think what we'll do is we'll cut the arms off, and I'll just hang out behind it like that. It'll just be like a
That's
squid.
a good way of doing it. Where you guys headed tonight anyway?
Tonight, Frank Trigg is hosting a pre-fight party at Bada Bing Gentlemen's Club.
Okay.
Pretty close by.
Okay.
So, you know, he used to be my co-host, so I'm going to support him.
Absolutely.
You know, and
it's always easy to support him in the tough situations.
Yes. It's
you got to be there for your friends.
I need a big favor.
Yeah, I'm sure you're not going to carry a couch on a Sunday, but you'll help him support a radio show at a strip club or a birthday party. That's what I love about
George will find something to support at the strip club.
Yeah, no, nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love him.
All right. Well, Joey, now let me ask you before we get started on UFC 106, which is, I'm sure, the bulk of the reason you're here. You're going to be leading off for Joe Rogan tomorrow at the Palms, too?
Tonight at the Palms.
Oh, tonight, I'm sorry, at the Palms.
8 o'clock, yeah. I'm
2 shows or 1?
Just 1 show.
1 show. Palms,
8
p.m.
That's it.
All right. You, the Dirty Jew, or what's his name? The racist
Ari's out. Ari's at home.
Oh, he's
he
at
had
home.
something going on this weekend. Yeah.
All right. So just you and...
it was just very easy weekend, just myself and Joe.
Okay, cool. Well, hey, I mean, you guys can bring it. That's
for sure.
it.
That's it.
Congratulations on your guys' success. Yeah. A lot of people look forward to not only the show, but where's Rogan and his homies, you know, where are they going to be and all that. Cause
yeah, we always have a good time, man.
You sure do, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you about UFC 106.
Talk to me.
Tito's back.
I hear you.
He's been around for a long time.
Yes.
He left. He came back.
Right. Just think about it. This
champion.
time last year, he didn't know what he was going to do.
No, I thought he could decide between Elite XC, and then they went the bye-bye and Affliction. Some rumors there, nothing there. There was even a Strikeforce deal, nothing. We knew he was coming back. It was just a matter of time. He's going to face Forrest Griffin, who he's fought before, about 3 years back in Anaheim, California.
Yep.
Tito was whooping that ass in the first round, but then Forrest figured something out. A lot of people say that he won the second and third. Others will say that, you know...
he won the second, but the third was questionable.
So you have 29-28s going both ways. The ones that matter were the judges. They called it for Tito. Forrest has gotten a lot better since then.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has. It's an interesting fight. I mean, it wasn't the matchup we all came to see. Brock Lesnar's got, you know, the heebie-jeebies. He's at home right now, but... I think Tito and this guy will put on a great fight. Forrest Whitaker's always good for something. Forrest Griffin, that's my boy.
Yeah, he sure is.
I'm happy he stopped running, though. We finally caught him to get this fight signed and done. So,
are you okay with him doing that and then afterwards kind of being abrasive and saying, well, why do I got to talk to the fans?
You know, it's crazy. People always want to criticize fighters or whatever. Let me see you get smacked in the face 15 times by whatever his name is. You don't want to get up and just run. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if he was to smack me 4 times that quick, I'd get up and run, too. There's nothing to talk about. What is Joe Rogan going to ask me? What did I think about the fight? What did I think about the fight? I got bit slapped 4 times. That's what I think about the fight. You know, call me in a week. I'll let you know the same results, you know. It's weird. Like the last week they had the thing with the last couple cards, they've been blaming it on the judges. There's a lot of criticism towards the judges lately. You know what? When I watch Anderson Silva and GSP, there's never criticism about the judge. You know, the guy was holding on to Brandon Vera. That was his game plan for 2 things. If Brandon Vera didn't break out of that for 2 rounds, that's his problem, man. You know, you got to bring it in this UFC. This is the UFC. Things change every week. You know that.
Yeah.
The champion. Look at the light heavyweight champions. Changed what? Twice, 3 times in a year.
Since them two fought, Forrest became a champion, then lost it to
Lost
Rashad,
it.
who
And
lost it to
Rashad lost it,
Lyoto,
right.
and Lyoto almost lost it.
Almost lost it.
So,
Correct. So this is the UFC.
divisions are merry-go-round.
You got to bring it every fight. So I'm sick and tired of people blaming the judges. You know that as a fighter, you can't leave the judges hanging.
Finish it, right?
Finish the thing. Oh, not finish it. You got to cut them. You got to do something to. There's fighters who just do enough, and they'll beat you in the decision. I'm sick and tired of seeing Brendan, who's a great fighter, go in there, and then in the fight he just slows down.
Yeah.
The guy's 46. The guy's 46. You got 1 round to go in there and start kicking and throwing punches until whatever. That's the strategy. He's 46. He's a tough guy, but he's 46, guys. You know what I'm saying? Brandon's, 30 years old. I mean, I don't know. I watched it differently. I thought that Couture did win. That's just my opinion. I'm no fighter, but...
Brandon certainly didn't do enough to
No!
complain and argue.
No! And then people want to make a face. If I hold you against... Everybody knew that's his plan.
Right.
Dirty boxing, to hold you against the fence. You got to push me off that fence. What if this is 145th Street? You have 3 black guys pushing you against the fence. You got to push them off the goddamn fence. You just can't hold it and say, well, I won the fight. No, you didn't win the fight. You kicked him hard. You kicked him hard because he couldn't eat a hot dog that night. What's his name? He hasn't eaten a hot dog all week, white boy Couture. But you got to do that 2 rounds. You got to kick him hard 2 rounds, and so they blame it on the judges. It's hard enough. I watch these fights at home. Half the time I'm stoned and I can't decide who won and who didn't win. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's just my opinion. I don't know. Who the hell am I?
Something tells me you have been on 145th Street. You've been jumped, huh?
Oh, please.
That's why you
I
knew
know
what
what
to
it
do.
is. You got 3 guys against the wall. You got to push them off the wall, or they're going to turn you around and do what they want to do, have their way with you. And I'm not saying that, but Jesus Christ, you're going to complain about the judges, but you got to do something.
Phil Baroni, the New York badass, coming back.
Phil Baroni's got a lot to win for. Phil Baroni's trying to make a comeback again. He looks good. Amir, he got knocked out. It was controversial in Philadelphia. But, Phil Baroni's no joke. It could go either way. There's the man right there. Look at Jake Shields in the house right there. That's the man right there. Don't let them kid you right there.
That guy whoops ass, doesn't
That's the man right there. 170, he'll throw me around. I'm 295. He'll throw me around. I'll get him, though. I'll get him in a headlock.
But you look good. You look like you lost a lot of your weight.
70-something, 80 pounds.
Wow. That's awesome.
When I joined Weight Watchers, I was 373, but I was like 390 when I did the longest yard. So I just been counting points and smoking dope, and that's it.
Congratulations.
That's what
that's
how
awesome.
you lose weight.
Keep going, man.
Yeah, I'm going to go down to 250. That's the goal. I'm at 295 right now. So.
What about 205? That way you can make light heavyweight in case they need somebody.
I ain't got time for Liddell right now. You know what I'm saying? I got Liddell's old hat right now. What do I want to go to 205 for?
I took your advice, Joey Coco Diaz. I'm going to get the sleep apnea test,
Gotta
man.
do it.
They're going to put all that shit all over me. Next week, on a Saturday night, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m., that's my appointment.
That's
I got to
your
go in there, and they're going to
Good
do
for
the whole
you.
thing. If I got to do the mask, I got to do it. Obviously, I'm going to push for the mouthpiece. I think Rogan.
It all depends on your numbers. If your numbers are 16, they ain't going to give you no mouthpiece. That's pretty much, you got to get some guy with a hose in your mouth to just blow air in your mouth. So all night long. You don't need that aggravation in your life.
Well, it just goes to show, man. Every time you guys talk about something or blog, when Rogan blogs, people are listening.
You got to do something.
I was like, you know what, man? People tell me I snore like a demon farting through a tuba. So I was like, fuck it, let me check it out too.
Absolutely. Nothing wrong with that. The best is when you put the mask on and you fart at night. And you can smell the fart through the mask. That's when you know whatever you had for lunch was delicious. You know what I'm saying?
Are you a mask guy or you a mouthpiece guy?
I'm a mask guy. I got a little hole like this in the mask. If I could smell a fart through that little peeny hole, the muffler did the job. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
All right, so who do you like in these fights?
Let's go with Phil Baroni. Anthony Johnson against Josh Kotzak. You know what? My heart's with AKA. I love Dave Camarillo. I love those guys. Anthony Johnson ain't no joke. He looks a little angry. I don't like.
Came in and weight. Props to him, right?
Yeah, he had a hard time, but I don't like when black guys are angry like that. He's angry. He's Ken Norton angry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you got Kendall Grove against Jake Rorschach.
Yeah.
Jake's a tough wrestler. Kendall
Good
Grove,
wrestler.
that's my Hawaiian brother. That's it. I'm going with Kendall
That's your
Grove.
Chiba brother.
He brought the pineapples with him. You know what I'm saying? So you got Ben Saunders against Marcus the
Davis.
Grenade, hand grenade, Irish bomb Davis. That's a tough one too. Kendall Grove.
When they stood up and got a face to face, man, Davis looks like he's got like a baseball glove, man. He's got some big old.
Well, he used to be a
fists.
fighter, so he's got his act together in the ring with his hands. And then you got my man Ben Saunders out of Florida kicking that Jeet Kune Do concepts. Very tough.
Killer B.
He took the last loss to Mike Swick, and
Yeah.
this will be a great fight for both of them.
They sure